Hello everyone and welcome back to the session. Still here with me is Tony Hills.
What's up, man?
Getting to know more about him. So during your time in the NFL, you played for 4 teams. And most recently you played with the Saints.
Yes.
What are the key things that drive you to stay dedicated to your craft?
I think first of all, you gotta have a love of what you do, right? Anything that you do in life, you gotta love it. So I have a love for the game, a passion for the game. And then next, it has to be a reason outside of yourself. So for me, it's my beautiful wife and my 2 kids. I know that and I have 2 boys, and I know that they're looking at daddy, and however daddy approaches things is how they're going to approach things. So I would think that would be the top 2 things, just a love for the game, and then the people that look up to me on how I do things.
So are your boys next in line to be in the football league?
Oh, man.
Are they in Little League right now?
No, well, soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah, they're
so
little.
cute.
Yeah, they're 4 and 2. They're little. But I told my wife this. I said, I chose football because that was my way out.
Your outlet.
Yeah, but the life that I've given them, they can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
So if they do want to follow in my footsteps, then I'll be rooting for them and help them be the best they can be. If they want to go and be doctors or lawyers or pilots or whatever, then I'll be rooting for them for that. So I really leave it up to them.
Right.
Yeah.
So is it sometimes challenging having a family and being on the road?
Yeah. Because you miss things, small things. I wasn't there for the first day of school for my kids. You know what I mean? I missed some of the things that they do in school because I've been on the road. Just little moments, like if he does something funny, I wasn't there for that. So those are the kind of balancing acts that you have to have, the sacrifice that you have to make, when you're chasing success. But, the good thing about it is that they're young, and I only have, 3 more years left of doing this in me. And so...
Why? Give us more!
I'm going on 9, man. This is year 9. I've been doing this for a long time. So I still have a love for the game. I still have a passion for the game. I still want to play the game. But I think after 3 years, it'll be time to move on.
So do you think you'll be coaching next?
I think what I'm doing now, doing the inspirational speaking, I think that is the route that I think I'm going to take.
Yeah.
I love the feeling. It gives me the same rush of playing on Sundays, of being able to inspire people. Now you go from being watched by, thousands of people to hopefully, on a football field, to hopefully speaking to thousands of people, in stadiums and arenas. That's my goal. I just want to inspire people.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing. So you'll be visiting the students and athletes at Harmony Schools.
Yes.
And
Friday.
Off to college.
We're coming. Y'all get ready. It's gonna get funky, man. I'm telling you. Live. It's gonna be live.
So it's the kickoff to college, right?
Yes.
And they will be seeing your Super Bowl ring?
Yes.
Did you bring it? You have it here?
You know what? I don't have it here with me right now.
The horror.
I gotta do better. You know what? That'll make y'all bring me back.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta look. See, that's how you get it. That's how you get the plug to come back. Y'all learned something. That was free.
So what are you speaking about tomorrow? Give me the activities of what's happening tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow I know it's a lot of it's about high school students that are getting ready to go to college, right? So a lot.
This is girls and guys.
Girls and guys.
Okay.
Girls and guys. And so a lot of the messages I can only imagine from different speakers are going to be about that avenue. And I will talk about that avenue, having experience going to the University of Texas and graduating from there. But I also want to throw my message in because I think it fits, about decision making and choices about how, leaving high school to picking your college. Now you're going to be picking your, degree and what you want to do when you get older, what you're striving for. So I'm going to try to tie all that in. Hopefully they take to it and it inspires them to want to go out there and, be successful.
So in doing that, what advice would you give them? Like your main quote, your main line. What advice would you give them to tell them this is how you can be successful?
Well, I know everybody has different beliefs. So what I would tell them is this. Understand that you have a choice. have faith in that choice, and then go after what it is that you want. Don't have a plan B. And I think that when you say that, people are like, wait, what do you mean? Because they always tell you, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Why?
Right.
Because I'm finna go after plan A so hard that there's no reason for a plan B.
Right.
Now adjustments might need to be made, but those adjustments are made so that I can get to my plan A.
Right.
So if they do those things, they'll be fine.
Yeah, that whole plan B theory is kind of off.
Yeah.
You know, because your spirit tells you this is what I want to do. It's saying to have a plan B. No, this is me right here.
Yes.
I know I'm going to make it, and I know you have to have that in your head and still in your mind. I know I'm going to make it.
Exactly.
You can't have a doubt.
Yeah.
No doubting anywhere.
No. They need to understand though, whatever it is they want to do is not going to be easy. It's not. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. But I tell people all the time. I say, listen, struggling is hard, and being successful is hard. So your choices is hard and hard. Which hard are you going to choose? Yeah, you got to pick one.
Okay, so the American Academy of Pediatrics said that there should be some serious thinking about having tackling in the football sports.
Yeah.
Sports world for the teens, for the youth.
Like the youth.
Yeah. So if you remove tackling from football, how do you think the impact would be on the sport?
To be honest with you, I don't think it's necessary in youth football. My personal opinion.
Would you say middle school or
I would say that it's the elementary level.
Yeah.
You know, 5th grade and below.
Right.
Or 6th grade and below, because you can't play until you're in the 7th grade. I think 7th grade, it needs to start being taught, you know, because those kids are, you know, they're still developing, you know, and the hard hits and stuff like that are not really going to start coming until high school. That's when you're really, you know, you're lifting the weights, you're running, you know, you're eating, you're paying attention to your body is growing, you're developing. That's when that stuff starts to happen. So I think that the more that you can keep those hits off of your body, the better. So I know I'm definitely going to monitor it and see what happens, but I agree that especially from 6th grade below, contact football is pointless.
Yeah, it kind of gets a little hard for them.
Yeah.
Because you watch the movies and you have friends and family that say, you know, he was a little disappointed that he couldn't make that tackle. And you know, sometimes you can just pull a flag.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. Mom, I got his flag. Dad, I got his flag. I got it.
Yeah, but more than that, I think that it would eliminate a lot of the horror stories that you see. With guys that play, you know, these kids that are playing youth football hitting wrong and being paralyzed.
Right.
You know, I mean, I can only imagine how that is for a parent to see your 10 or 11-year-old son not be able to run, jump, play like he used to.
Or even have a head injury.
Yeah.
You know, because that wrong hit can really mess you up.
It can. It really can. And I just don't think it's necessary. Yeah. I hear y'all moms. I understand. I get it.
Okay, so before you play a game, do you have one of those crazy rituals? Like I know some people, they going to change their socks for a week.
No.
Well, Joey, what is that smell?
Yeah.
Do you have a crazy ritual before a game?
No, I wouldn't call it a ritual. I pretty much, I get myself to a quiet place, you know, and then, you know, I spend time with God, I pray. Awesome. And then after that, you know, I have my little playlist, and then it's time to go. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, everybody is different, but I mean, if you can play ball, you can play ball. All the rituals in the world ain't gonna change your talent level. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. So that's it, man. Pray, listen to music, and then go play.
What's on your playlist?
Oh man, we got a little hip hop, we got a little gospel, we got a little R&B. You know, I just found out I took my cousin shopping, and don't y'all judge me either. Don't you judge me, because this lady's great. But Taylor Swift has a song called Style, and let me tell you something. That song rocks, man. So I'm gonna have to throw that. She does. You know, she's out here winning Grammys and stuff like that. So she's a beast.
Taylor Swift is really coming into our world. It's so funny. Have you seen her new commercial where she's running on the treadmill and then she falls?
I did.
It's good to know that she's just like us.
Yeah.
We all fall on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I'm gonna have to get that to you by yourself. I ain't never fell on.
Well, I'm not gonna say I fell all the way.
Nah, it's out
I may
there
have
now.
stumbled a bit. Like, you know, they have the little wire, and if you fall back, it turns
Yeah,
off. So I didn't fall.
Kid, you can't bring that back. It's out there now. They know you fall off of treadmills. You and Taylor Swift fall off of treadmills.
But she fell. No. Moving on. Now, okay, so you say you love the game of football.
Love it.
At what point did you know this is it? This is it. Football is my life. How did you mold football into you and make it your life?
My freshman year.
Freshman year?
Yeah, because in high school, this is how it happened.
That's the good year too.
Yeah, that's the beginning. That's
Yeah.
when it starts.
Mm.
Yeah, I went to the Junior Olympics in Spain.
What?
Coming out of 8th grade,
Mm-hmm.
and so Barcelona for basketball. Barcelona, Valencia, Madrid. Yeah, we was doing the thing. That was Jordan out there. But played ball, and so when I got back, I had a great time. It was a wonderful experience.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got back, I didn't love basketball like I had once, did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt this overwhelming urge, like, man, this is really what I want to do. I want to play football. So I think my 9th grade year, when I got to Elsick, I talked to the coaches, and then they brought me in, and they said, okay, well, you're too much of a talent to play on the freshman level, so we're going to move you to junior varsity. So I played junior varsity as a freshman. And then I was a 3-year letterman, so sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Oh, you had
Yeah.
the jacket
Yeah, I got it early. I got
Hey,
it early.
Tony! Hey, yo, Tony, what up?
Yeah, man, that jacket got power, man. I'm telling you.
Hill.
Yeah, that jacket got power.
It did. It
Yeah.
really does.
It does.
It
But
does.
yeah, that's when I knew, man. High school was when I knew,
Mhm.
and I actually got my first letter from a college, Penn State. Joe Paterno, R.I.P. Joe Paterno. My freshman year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew right then, okay, well, I can actually go somewhere with this.
But how important is education when it comes to playing a sport?
Oh, it's key.
Mm-hmm.
It's key. And I know it's cliche, the kids hear the teachers say, you can't do anything without education. You really need it. Because the thing is, a lot of people see athletes, but they don't understand that athletes study.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's tape, whether it's the playbook, whether it's tendencies, they study.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're diligent in the classroom, then that makes you a better athlete on the field or on the court or on the hockey rink or whatever sport of choice that you choose. It makes you a better player. So it's vital. And there's just common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times you need to go to school. I tell people, I know a lot of people don't think that they need to go to college. I'm not trying to promote college, but I will say this, that college has given me different social aspects of my life that I probably would have had if I would have gone.
Yeah, because you learn so much in college, and you meet so many different people.
Yes.
So many different
Connections, network.
ethnicities,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a wonderful experience.
Yes.
It really is.
Yeah, I had a great one. Hook 'em horns, by the way. UT, you know what I mean? Best school in the country. Charlie Strong. I know you're bringing us back, Charlie. I believe in Charlie, man.
So, what legacy do you want to leave behind, especially with the kids and the motivational speaking and being inspirational altogether?
Yeah.
What is the legacy that you want to leave? Not only to them, to your kids and people who are around you all together. What will they most likely take from you? What type of person you are?
I would say that I would want people to see me as one of the best servants that ever walked this earth.
Exactly.
And then somebody that was always willing to help in some form or fashion. I think that if those two things, if my kids see those two things, it inspires them to want to do that. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we're all just here to love each other and to help one another. Life is tough, man. And if you are able to have some success, then share that success with somebody else. Inspire somebody else to go and get what it is for them, So, yeah, just that's the legacy that I'm trying to leave.
You will.
That I will leave.
You will leave.
Yeah, that I will leave. You're right.
Yes.
You're absolutely right.
I was reading a book by Wendy J. Turner, and it's called You Are Power.
Yeah.
Unlocking the 6 dynamics of power in your own life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she speaks about. She speaks about you being a servant, because it's not just about you, it's about helping others. Because you were blessed with a talent,
Yes.
you know, and you have to be able to spread that talent and let others know that they can and will be anything they put their mind to.
Yes.
You know. So, what was the last book you read?
I can tell you the book that I'm reading now. I haven't finished it, but it's called what is that book? How to Be a Praying Parent. I can't think of the author, but the last book that I just finished was a book by good question. Sun Tzu. Come on, Sun Tzu. give me the name of the book. Sun Tzu. What is the name of that book? It's escaping me for some reason.
Well, tell me about the one you're reading right now.
The one I'm reading right now is about just how, how to pray for your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how to direct your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times what you see is some people pray, but they're praying for things that God has already answered.
Right.
And so this book kind of shows you how to,
Go
directional prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Specific things that you're praying for, how to, to ask God for, based off of the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is going to bug me so
Trying
much.
to figure out the name of the book.
Yeah, everybody knows it. It's a common book. Everybody knows it. It's by Sun Tzu. I'm giving you the author, but I can't think of the name of the book.
How do you spell that name?
It's SUNT. I think it's TZU.
Oh, you'll get it. You'll figure it out at the end of the day. Call us and be like,
Yeah.
the station.
Yeah,
I
put
found
that
the
back
name.
in.
I know what the name of the book is.
Put that back in there. Yeah.
So, I need to know
All right.
the number 76.
Yes. What's up, 76?
Where is that number going to be next? On what jersey? Whose jersey?
My agents are in negotiations and getting a deal done with New Orleans. So I believe wholeheartedly that we'll get something done, and I'll be right back in Who That Nation.
Who that?
I love that place. We're building. It's a young team, but we got a nice mixture of veteran players and younger players, and we're building something there, and I would love to be a part of that.
Oh, that's what I was asking you. Have you seen some of the homes down there? Are they still like being built?
They are doing a lot of restoration, but there's still a lot of work to do in that city.
Have you done some community work out there?
I didn't get an opportunity. Last year was my first year there, and I got there roughly around the middle of the season. But that's something that I definitely want to dive into when I get back this next upcoming season. And before we end this thing, I want to present you with this. This is, like you see, what you saying you're from Louisiana.
Yes.
This is Aunt Lee's Creole Connoisseur. It is a spicy Creole relish that is a family recipe that my beautiful wife makes. And go on andrewsfoods.com. Go ahead and get this.
Yay!
It's a tell-all seasoning. You can put it on anything: steaks, chicken, fish. It doesn't matter, marinade, whatever. I like those things.
Can I put it on pancakes?
You know what? If you like spicy pancakes,
Put on some pancakes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to use
Check that
this.
out.
Who is this on from the bottom?
That is her grandmother.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yes, that is her
We
grandmother.
kind of look alike, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, I can see the resemblance.
Oh, I love this. Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for having
interviewing
me.
with us on this session.
Thanks.
You guys, NFL Offensive Lineman Tony Hills signing out from the session. Kia Renee. Thank you so much for watching.